Let me tell you a story of someone who accidentally found an $850,000 business just by reading TikTok comments. This is not about some tech genius in Silicon Valley. It's about a regular person who turned a super common problem into an $850,000 business, starting with a lamp. And the crazy part? The idea didn't come from a business book or a mentor or some mastermind. It came from reading TikTok comments. I'm sharing this as a framework inspired by a real entrepreneur so you can steal the process for your own money plus wellness journey. So picture this. This person is like most of us, working late, staring at screens, not sleeping well, waking up tired. Nothing special, right? Just modern life. One night, they're scrolling on TikTok and they notice something. There are tons of videos of people complaining. I can't sleep because I'm on my phone all night. My eyes are burning. I'm exhausted, but I can't fall asleep. But here's the important part. The comments are full of people saying, "Same here. Does anyone know how to fix this? What do you guys use for this?" That's when it clicks. This isn't just a random complaint. This is a massive problem a lot of people are actively looking to solve. So instead of just scrolling and moving on, they get curious. They start going deep into the comments. They notice people aren't just venting. They're asking for help. They're literally asking for products. Is there a lamp that's not so harsh at night? Is there a way to use my screen without destroying my sleep? And this is the first lesson of the story. If you pay attention, TikTok comments are basically a free focus group. People are telling you their problems and what they wish existed. Most of us ignore it. This person didn't. Now, here's where it gets interesting. They don't stop at TikTok. They treat this like an actual investigation. First stop, Reddit. They search for sleep issues, blue light, insomnia. They find long threads of people describing the exact same problem. Burning eyes, can't fall asleep after screens, tried melatonin, blackout curtains. Nothing really works. Then they go to Google Trends. They check if topics like blue light, sleep problems from screens, circadian rhythm are going up or down. And guess what? The trend is climbing. That means this isn't just a one-week viral topic. It's a growing long-term problem. Then they go to Amazon. They type things like sleep lamp, blue light glasses, bedroom lamp for sleep. They see thousands of reviews, tons of products. So people are already spending money on this. But when they read the 2 to 3 star reviews, they see the gold. People say things like, "The lamp is way too bright at night. I wish it changed color automatically. I don't want to open an app every night. I just want it to work." So now they know 3 things. The problem is real and massive. People are already paying to solve it. Existing products are not good enough. Next step, solution mode. They start looking at what's happening in other markets. In Europe, there are fancy circadian lamps that change color through the day to match natural light. They're amazing and expensive. So they jump on Alibaba. They type in things like circadian lamp, smart lamp, sunrise lamp. They find manufacturers making lamps that can change color temperature, be controlled with an app, work with timers, connect to Alexa or Google Home. They run the numbers. Let's say the lamp costs around $20 to $25 with shipping and packaging. If they can sell it for $90, $100, $120, there's enough margin to run ads, cover costs, and still make a healthy profit. At this point, it's not just a lamp. It's a sleep tool for people whose lives are ruled by screens. Now here's the smart part. They don't go and buy 1,000 lamps. They build a simple landing page. Nothing fancy. Just the problem explained in real words. Why normal lamps and blue light are messing up your sleep, and how this new lamp adapts to your day and night. Then they run small targeted ads, like $10 a day. Not trying to get rich yet, just trying to answer one question. Do people care enough to click, read, and sign up? They start collecting emails from people interested. Once they see enough demand, they place a small order, around a couple hundred units, not a crazy amount. Those first units sell out, slow at first, then faster. They reinvest, improve the page, answer customer questions, tweak the angle. Bit by bit, This stops being an experiment and becomes a real business. From there, they don't just rely on ads, they start telling the story. They create content about why we can't sleep in the age of screens, how light affects your brain, small evening routines that actually help, and of course, how the lamp fits into all of that. They become the sleep and light friend you trust on the internet. They add different lamp models, bundles for couples or families, maybe a digital guide, maybe a sleep challenge. After repeating this over and over, the numbers add up. Multiple channels, recurring customers, better margins. And before you know it, this simple idea born from TikTok comments turns into a few $100,000 per year in revenue. Takeaways. Now, here's why I'm telling you this on a personal finance and wellness channel. The point is not, go sell a lamp. The point is the framework. Start with a real, painful, boring problem people already complain about. Use TikTok comments, Reddit, Amazon reviews as your research lab. Look for what people are already buying and what they still hate about it. Find or create a slightly better version, not from scratch, just improved. Test it small. Simple page, small ad budget, collect emails. If it works, then you scale, not the other way around. Most people try to reinvent the wheel, something totally new. This story shows you can build something big just by listening better and solving one problem a bit smarter. So next time you're scrolling through TikTok or YouTube comments, don't just look for drama. Look for problems. Look for people saying, I wish there was. I can't find. Does anyone know how to fix? Because somewhere in there, there might be your version of this lamp story. Not just more stress, more side hustles, more burnout, but one smart, focused idea that improves people's wellness and your bank account at the same time. If you want, in another video, I can break down exactly how to do this research step by step, live on my screen. So if that's interesting, let me know in the comments and subscribe, because I'm turning more of these real stories into practical frameworks for your money and your health. Maybe there's a business idea hiding in the problems you and everyone around you already have.